Channeled message. The Great Healing of America. Transmission begins. Archangel Michael speaks. Beloved ones, guardians of the new earth rising within the heart of the old, I come bearing the sword of truth, not to divide, but to cut free. America, as you know her, was born from both the highest vision and the deepest shadow. Within her soil lies the resonance of freedom, innovation, courage, and unity, yet also the imprints of conquest, suffering, separation, and denial. The land cries out for remembrance, not revenge. The healing begins when truth is seen without judgment. Each individual who chooses to witness the past with love, rather than guilt or anger, releases one thread of distortion from the collective grid. The sword of truth cuts not people, but illusion, freeing hearts from inherited fear. Anchor now into your heart, and breathe in the sapphire light of my protection. Let it spread through your auric field, linking you into the planetary grid of the United States, from the red rocks of Arizona, to the waterways of the Great Lakes, to the mountains of Appalachia. Each region holds a tone of the nation's soul. You are the keepers who will retune the chords. Saint Germain steps forward. I am the violet flame of transmutation, and I rise now from the heart of Mount Shasta, one of America's greatest etheric temples. The karmic threads of the nation, woven from colonization, slavery, division, greed, and control, are now surfacing for transmutation. These are not punishments, but opportunities for liberation. You who serve the light, I ask you to invoke the violet flame daily over the heart of America. Visualize it spiraling from Washington, D.C. outward, flowing through sacred sites. The Mississippi River, the Black Hills, Sedona, Mount Shasta, the Great Smoky Mountains allow the flame to consume resentment, illusion, and despair. Call forth the codes of unity, hidden beneath the pain. These are crystalline light patterns seeded by the Lemurians and Atlanteans long ago, waiting to awaken through the hearts of those willing to forgive the story of separation. As each of you anchors peace within, the nation's grid reweaves itself into harmony. Remember, you do not heal history by erasing it. You heal it by redeeming it with love. Archangel Raphael now envelopes the field. Dearest ones, I bathe you now in emerald light, the color of renewal and divine compassion. The people of America carry within their nervous systems the inherited trauma of centuries, fear of scarcity, division, racial wounding, disconnection from Earth. Let this light move through the collective heart, especially through the youth, for they are the healers, the redreamers of this land. To heal America, the people must first remember that they belong to one another and to the earth herself. Healing will come not through politics, but through presence, through the returning to community, to simplicity, to the sacredness of the natural world. I now place upon the land the emerald grid of healing, crystalline streams of light running through ley lines from the east coast to the west. You may connect with these frequencies by meditating with the earth or placing your palms on the soil. Each act of gratitude anchors more light. The grids and codes to anchor. The violet flame grid, Saint Germain transmutation and forgiveness. Activate through Mount Shasta, Sedona, and Washington, D.C. The emerald healing grid, Raphael physical and emotional renewal. Anchor through water lines, the Mississippi River, Great Lakes, and Pacific coastline. The sapphire shield, Michael protection, truth, and courage. Activate at power points, New York, Denver, and the Appalachians. The rose gold heart grid, Mary Magdalene and Kuan Yin. Compassion and divine feminine rebalance. Anchor through the lands of the Southwest, where ancestral feminine lines awaken. Beings to call forward. Archangels. Michael, protection, truth, courage. Raphael, healing of people and land. Sakiel, forgiveness and transmutation. Gabriel, divine communication and awakening truth in media and art. Aurora, feminine aspect of Uriel, renewal, hope, illumination. Ascended Masters. Saint Germain, violet flame and karmic liberation. Lady Portia, divine justice and compassion. Kuthumi, brotherhood and peace between nations. Mary Magdalene, heart healing, unity consciousness. White buffalo calf woman, sacred peace between peoples and with earth. Sanat Kumara, light governance and planetary ascension support. Elementals and earth beings. Sylphs, purify the air, clearing emotional density. Undines, heal the emotional body through water. Gnomes, rebuild and stabilize the earth grid. Salamanders, ignite the fires of divine passion and creative renewal. Tree dryads and stone keepers, guardians of ancestral memory. Star beings and dragons. Syrians, anchoring freedom codes and harmonic governance. Pleiadians, heart awakening and compassion. Arcturians, grid engineering and crystalline architecture. Andromedans, rebalancing of divine feminine frequencies. Golden solar dragons, protection of the new timeline of enlightenment. Violet flame dragons, transmute karmic residue in the land. Emerald healing dragons, restore life force in the ecosystems. Meditation practice, healing the nation's heart. Ground into the earth, visualize golden roots descending into the crystalline core of Gaia. Call the violet flame. Envision Saint Germain's violet fire spiraling through the nation, releasing pain and density. Breathe in emerald light. Let Archangel Raphael's light flow through the people, forests, rivers, and animals. Seal with sapphire light. Invoke Archangel Michael's protection, envisioning the entire country surrounded in royal blue flame. Anchor the codes of unity. Visualize crystalline networks of light awakening beneath your feet, connecting hearts across all races, faiths, and generations. Speak the decree. By the power of divine will, love, and wisdom, I anchor the freedom, healing, and unity of the one heart within America for the good of all beings, in alignment with the divine plan. And so it is. America's dawn, the new covenant of light. Saint Germain begins. Beloved ones, the age of shadows is closing. Do not fear the dismantling. It is the clearing of the old dream. The America of tomorrow is not the empire of power, but the sanctuary of freedom reborn through consciousness. The violet flame now sweeps across this land, dissolving the veils of illusion woven by greed, pride, and fear. The people are remembering that liberty without love becomes corruption, and justice without compassion becomes tyranny. The new covenant of this land is sovereignty through unity, each soul standing free, yet joined in purpose. I ask you to embody personal mastery, for when one heart becomes sovereign in life, 1,000 hearts remember. Let the violet fire live in you. Speak truth, act with honor, and forgive the past, for your forgiveness is the bridge through which a new world crosses. Archangel Michael steps forward. Warriors of light, I speak now as guardian of America's divine blueprint. The storms you witness, political, environmental, social, are the necessary winds of purification. The foundations of deceit and separation must tremble so that integrity may rise. Yet know this, beneath the chaos, a crystalline architecture of divine will is being born. What must be embodied now is courage without aggression, the strength to stand in truth without wounding another. The shield of the new era is clarity, and the sword is compassionate action. I ask you to remember, you are not fighting darkness. You are revealing light. Each act of kindness, each word of integrity, each moment of choosing love over fear. These are the quiet revolutions that shape destiny. Hold the vision of America as a beacon, not of dominance, but of illumination, a lighthouse guiding humanity toward higher consciousness. Archangel Raphael completes the message. Dearest ones, I wrap this transmission in the emerald currents of restoration. The soul of America longs not only to lead, but to heal. The future will not be built by force, but by the gentle power of empathy. You must now embody the healed heart, one that feels the pain of others as its own, yet answers with love, not despair. The land itself is awakening. The forests, rivers, mountains, and creatures are ready to partner with you again. Touch the earth often. Listen to her. In her rhythm lies the medicine for this nation's renewal. The people must learn once more to breathe together, beyond race, creed, and fear, as one living organism of hope. When the collective heart beats in rhythm with the earth, the old wounds will close, and the green shoots of unity will rise. The embodiments for the new America. Truth, speak what is real, yet rooted in love. Forgiveness, release resentment. Transmute karma into wisdom. Integrity, act from the soul's guidance, not the ego's fear. Compassion, allow empathy to inform justice. Stewardship, protect earth and her beings as sacred kin. Unity in diversity, honor all paths as threads in one divine tapestry. Faith in the light, even when the old falls away, hold the vision of rebirth. Unified blessing, from the violet flame we cleanse, from the sapphire fire we protect, from the emerald light we heal. America, child of both stars and soil, rise again, not as conqueror, but as keeper of the heart of freedom. Your destiny is not yet written in stone, but in light, and each awakened soul becomes the pen through which God's promise is renewed. Go forth, beloveds, and embody the future. So it is, and so it shall be.